Okay. Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? Hold on real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me just share this out real quick. Yo, how y'all feeling in the comments? Everybody, salute, salute, salute. We live, we back, we direct here with another one. Polo World. I see y'all in the comments. Salute. Share this out. Yes, sir. Share this out. Share this out. We back with AVE in the bill. AVE's pulling up shortly in a second. How y'all feeling in the comments? We just put this on. Okay. Salute, salute, salute. Okay, yeah. Listen, man. Okay, I see AVE in the building. Listen, without further ado, we supposed to do this over the weekend, but we here now. My guy AVE. AVE, what's up with you?
What's up with you, my nigga?
Man, how's everything with you, man? How you feeling?
Great. Feeling great, man. Tired. It's been one of them days, man. Got a heavy weekend coming up, man. Being Daytona this weekend. So we just about to kick back a little bit. But other than that, man, I just been locking in, man. You know, battle stuff and shit like that.
Man, have you seen any lives this weekend over the past weekend that just happened?
I seen clips. I seen clips of Beasley and them talking to Caps. I did see clips of that from your channel.
Okay.
And I seen some clips from Henny Man shit, a Hitman.
Yeah, like, Hitman went crazy.
Hitman went crazy. What he was saying? Guess what happened? Guess what happened?
Guess what happened, Trap?
Guess what happened, Trap? That shit was funny as hell. That shit was funny as hell. But I'm gonna tell you, from my perspective, he ain't lie. Well, we ain't lie now. Time even if you was in the spaces when I was there, I ain't lying about shit. I ain't got no reason to. I'm gonna keep it tall every time.
Well, Beasley said he mentioned that. Okay, so let's just start. Like, did they try to? Do they really try to block? Did they try to block your battle with TBL?
Okay, so look, 2019, me and Twerk was booked to battle on Volume 5. Day of the battle, they told me Twerk had a relative pass in his family. He couldn't make it. That's day of. I was there. We was in Tampa. That was the same night the As a Man shit happened with Verb, the million view type argument type shit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Night. So the fact that Twerk didn't show up the day of, paid in full, out the way. They decided that they wanted to try their hand again with the battle, move it to the royalty card. Same night that in Richmond, 40 versus Hustle. Night up, everybody know what happened. Niggas hit Twerk card. Not my fault again. I'm there. I'm ready to go. Paid in full. So it hasn't been brought up again from 2019 to now until I guess they get wind that TBL is interested in the battle. Mind you, I heard Beasley say that I owed them a battle when that's not true. I owed them a Swervo battle that I didn't do, so that's why I battled Chef Trez. Slate clean. They said something. I don't know if they said. Did he say something about Wusa? How the Wusa battle came about?
He said that they just booked you for Wusa, so why would they not like?
Yeah, that wasn't a old battle, nothing like that. Whole new situation. So my thing is, if we know Smack is Mr. Completely Objective for sure, right?
Yeah.
So if y'all saying that I got open deposits, which it ain't none because y'all paid me in full twice. If I got an open deposit with y'all from 2019 to now, Why would you book me to battle so many? How many other battles have I done on URL since 2019 to today?
You did a lot. Actually, you did the
Right.
Yeah, you did a lot.
A lot from 2019 till today. If I still owed a battle, why would you give me some more money? Do it make sense? Do that make sense? Why wouldn't you complete the objective? Right?
Yeah. So you saying that basically because if you owe them something, why are they continuously booking you?
Booking me new opportunities. And then it's Twerk. It ain't like we talking about some bullshit here. It's AVE versus Twerk. That's an objective that you definitely want to complete. I would think so. You know what I'm saying? So, if they feel like, if something they ain't really had no interest in at all those years or whatever the case may be, then say that. Don't try to make it seem like I'm begging for the battle. I'm not. Beasley was like, we just talked about it and this, that. No, we didn't, bro. No, we didn't. I asked y'all, what's the situation gonna be? Okay, because you told us to hold off because you wanted it on known. We not on known. Now we not on bulletproof. So I'm asking, like, so what we like? What's the next? You know what I mean? What's the plan then? You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing has always been communication, man. You know, when you got calls that don't get answered, you got messages that don't get responses to and shit like that. You know what I mean? You waiting to see what's going on because I was told that we were supposed to have a conference call about the whole situation. It never happened. But you go live with Caps. So I was like, okay, I guess, all right.
Wow. Wait, so why would Beasley, because it was a lot, that video got like I think 30,000-40,000 views. Why would he get on camera and say that y'all like you owe him a battle or he paid you if they did? Like, or if he knows
they definitely paid me in full. The 2 times Twerk ain't show up. Definitely. I said that in the spaces. Absolutely. Okay. But the thing about it is, it's no way that I can owe you a battle. Let's say, okay, TBL off the table. If URL wants to make Twerk versus AVE happen on Summer Madness, that's a whole nother deposit, whole nother motherfucking second half. So that don't sound like I owe y'all nothing. In order to get that battle, you're gonna have to book it again. This is not a situation where it's like, okay, you owe us that battle, come pull up and rap for free because we paid you back in 2019. That ain't that. That's not this. So what is it? Do it make sense? You know what I'm saying?
How you making sense?
Like, how was that a battle owed if it's gonna, in order to make it happen, it's gonna have to be a whole nother. How are we in negotiations on price if I owed y'all a battle?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I'll get it.
I was telling 3 earlier, Beasley's nice. When Beasley talk, his talk game nice. You know how y'all New York niggas is. You know what I'm saying? And nigga slick with it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all some slick talking niggas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Good. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all good with that shit. So, and having a rapport that I done had with them for all these years, I know who I'm dealing with. So I listen and you're gonna have your fans that, oh yeah, that makes so much sense. And I have lying. Oh my God, he gotta be lying. And I'm just sitting back like, these niggas crazy, yo. They not even doing the math. The math don't even make sense, but it's just cool to hate. So, they love a bunch of dumb shit. Fake is the new real now.
So when you found out that this battle wasn't happening, because he also on Caps Live, he denied ever telling Kenny that anything would happen to them if they booked that battle. He's saying that he just told them that that's their battle. They, you know what I mean, he owed that. But I heard Hitman. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I heard Hitman say that they told, they called back and basically said, if you book this battle, you a op now.
I heard the same thing, but I ain't want to believe it. I don't know the conversations. Like, all this shit could have been over. If Kenny would have said something, all this would have been over. I wouldn't have had to say a motherfucking thing. But me personally, I'm gonna speak my mind. If some shit ain't right, some shit ain't right. And I don't have a personal gripe towards Smack, towards Beasley, towards URL, none of that shit. Like, I wouldn't be who I am today in the battle culture if it wasn't for their platform. So this ain't no personal shit. Like, I don't mind working with them, even though, like, I did hear, I don't know if it's true or not, they said if I did the battle over there, I wouldn't battle on URL again. All right, that's cool with me. That's cool. You know what I mean? But, I don't know if that's true or not, but, I don't know the conversations they had with Kenny, so I don't know. All I know is when it was supposed to happen, it was, that was supposed to be us on known. We trying to put that on known. And the thing about me and Jeruz, we've been in contact the whole time trying to figure out, what we gonna do. or how you know how we gonna move about it? Because all it is, man, we just what we asking for, it ain't crazy. And how I know it ain't crazy is because TBL was covering it to do it, make it happen.
Now, for the people that just put, because the numbers is going up and up, the people that just pulling up, because he already answered. He said he was paid twice, but and he also battled multiple times since then. So how can he owe something if he battled multiple times since then to the people in the comments?
Yeah.
Do you feel like this is like a battle that's like, do you feel like this is like kind of like you burning the bridge kind of with URL now, or it?
Not at all, because I don't regret nothing I've said. I don't regret no move I made because it ain't that. You know, to my knowledge, it made it seem like they weren't interested in the battle. So somebody else picked the shit up. I mean, it ain't that serious to me. And so now you like, okay, now we want the battle. Oh, all right. Well, what we talking? We ain't talking the right thing. It's still not gonna happen. Like I'm not tripping. Like we want the battle because the culture been wanting to see the battle. But if it don't happen, I'm not tripping. I'm gonna be like my schedule is full. My schedule heavy still. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work regardless. But I know, you know, they know, we all know that that's a battle that everybody wants to see.
Yeah, that's a mega match. That to me,
because we don't have too many. We don't have too many left. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I get it. But you just got the communication and all that shit, man. Niggas just got to keep it a buck about shit, bro. But I don't owe them no battle.
So TBL right now are you still open to being on that league with this battle, or that's
absolutely that's me personally? That's why I want to do the battle because I want a YouTube drop. But where I'm looking at now, if we're gonna be on Summer Madness, bro, like in my negotiations, I need a YouTube drop. If we're gonna do the battle on URL Summer Madness, I need a YouTube drop. Let's put that in the negotiations. Because that's like the car Hitman and Mook and Nitty and motherfucking Cal and Jazz now and Arch, like that card is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Twerk and AVE would have been stupid up there. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever their reason is to like, whatever their reason is, how they feel is that's their business. I got my own theory of why I think all this shit is happening, but you know, that's like I said, that's just my theory and my opinion of what I think all this is happening. But
what's your theory? What's your theory, man? Let me hear this.
I'm gonna leave it alone right now, man. I'm gonna leave it alone right now. I'm gonna leave it right now.
Yeah, so damn. So, but what's it? Now, do you think this is gonna scare off other leagues? Like, because I know Easy mentioned before with the Twerk situation. One of the reasons why he didn't want to complete the deposit or book Twerk is because he was scared URL was gonna do something like this. Now, do you think this is gonna scare other leagues away from you?
Nah, hell no. Hell no. Because since all this happening, I got some announcements on the way. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not a situation where like of course people want to see the battle, but if it don't happen, I'm good, bro. I'm busy still.
I ain't gonna lie, to chat saying what's the theory? They want to know.
I bet.
Do you feel like I'm gonna be real? Do you feel like they punishing you because you battled on Chrome 23?
It can't be see, and this is the thing that's crazy with me because it can't be a punishment thing because I'm not exclusively URL. And that's another thing. Like if I'm not this star that everybody say and I don't promote and I'm not exclusively URL, why is all this going on with me? Why me? Niggas battle somewhere everywhere. Everybody battle somewhere everywhere. Why me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was wondering that. Like, damn.
Don't make sense, right?
So did they reach out to you? Did you speak to Beasley after this live? Like, did you speak to anybody?
No. After the lives and all that, we still haven't heard. I still haven't heard nothing. And at this point, like, I'm gonna let my manager do her job. I don't want to talk to Bees. I don't want to talk to no. We don't have nothing to talk about. Let's keep it business. Talk to my manager. I'm gonna tell her what I want, and we're gonna go from there. No beef, no shit like that.
No, I know that,
but you know, just hearing the clips and you know, and I understand, you know, they speaking on behalf of their company and they got to do that. That's cool. It's business. Like we ain't never been the close friends, and that's fine. That's not what I'm here for. But we're gonna be on our business shit. Talk to my manager. We're gonna set it up like that, and we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, you and URL, y'all got some classics. Like y'all really got a lot of classics, man.
Absolutely, and they know that, and a lot of the fans know that. But you know, this battle rap culture, man, you know how this shit go, bro. That's why I'm not tripping. I'm not mad at them. I don't have no problem with them. I don't have no problem battling on their platform. Whatsoever. I just battle Woosah out there. I didn't have to do a Woosah battle. I didn't need that. But I fuck with Woosah, and I want to keep the culture moving forward. You don't have too many niggas battling the newer niggas to keep this shit moving forward like that. You know what I'm saying? I've always been one of them niggas. I was always one of them niggas that they could count on when it comes to trying to move new talent and promote the new talent. I was always the one stepped up and battled them niggas like it was on the Gnome. Look at my Glueasy performances. Look at like shit like that. I'm battling True Foe. Like even with Geechee, shout out to Geechee, the star, the mega star he's become. I was the first person to give him a shot with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the traffic shit. It's just, you know what I mean? I've always been around and they know that. So that's why, you know, I'm just a person. I'm not one of the guys that just gonna duck my head down and just let shit be. I'm gonna speak my mind on certain shit. You know what I mean? If something ain't right, especially, you know, it could be avoided if the communication was strong. And that's the whole thing I've been preaching the whole time. It's like we would have never went live. I would have never did the spaces had the communication been right. But to get some insight of how you feel and what you thinking about the situation, I got to hear about you talking to fucking caps. You know what I'm saying? Like you telling us that you want us on Gnome, but we don't know that we don't know Gnome until Gnome is out. Like I don't nobody understand that. That's a little Av. It could have been a simple phone call like, yo, Av, Gnome full. We're gonna try to spin the block Summer Madness. Y'all cool with that? Hold off for us. Just that simple. But you know, when you feel like I'm this and I don't got to move on that type of time, then that's what you get. But when my fans are asking me what's up with this and are you on that and this, that, and the third, who gonna speak up on my behalf? I'm not exclusively theirs. I'm not a priority to URL. You're not gonna see them speak up on my behalf. I gotta answer these questions to my fans. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't disrespect them one time. Still haven't. Still won't. Never will. I'm just, you know, somebody stepped up that wanted to book the battle. Okay, you feel like you still want that battle. Okay, what's up? Let's talk about it. Let's make it happen. That's only been my argument.
Now, let me ask you. Now, what if they was saving you and Twerk for Gnome? I mean, for Summer Madness, and y'all kind of jumped the gun, and you know, let it be revealed to the public what's going on.
But that ain't what we were told. We were told we were supposed to be on Gnome.
Okay.
Like you know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing about it. If it was gonna be for Summer Madness, then we could have been like, all right, you know, kidding, we ain't fucking with this, you know, smacking on this shit on Summer Madness type shit. Appreciate you. It is what it is. But if we hearing that this supposed to be for Gnome, and then we look up and see the whole Gnome card out, we like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And Twerk got a much better relationship with them than I do. But we talking like, yo, have you heard something? You heard something? You know something? I don't know. Keep me posted, bro. Same here, type shit. And we battling each other. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out what's what. That's just like, don't play me like I'm lying about this no fucking battle rap shit, bro. Like, come on, man. I'm grown as hell. I ain't gotta lie about that shit, bro. I'm just trying to rap, bro.
Yeah, nah, I completely. So now, are you open to still being on TBL or against a different opponent now? Because we know that this Twerk battle might be complicated booking.
Sure. I would love.
Why did they try to book you versus Big K? Is that still a battle that's out there?
Nah, me and K really ain't trying to battle for real no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had them moments where it was like, you know what I mean, something that we needed to do, but we don't feel the same way no more. Like it ain't the same no more. So I ain't even. Nah, I ain't.
I remember when that was like considered a grudge, kinda.
Bro, that shit been going on with me and K. That shit went back to before either one of us was on URL ever. Just in the hood, street shit. You know what I mean? Like it go that far back. You know what I'm saying? But where we at now, we on some different shit. You know what I mean? We about putting the town on, both our own ways type shit.
Let me ask you. So if a battler wants like a YouTube drop, do you change your price like dealing with a league that's only exclusively an app, like to make, you know what I mean, like to make the deal a little bit sweeter, or is like how do you go about getting a YouTube drop from URL?
Well, will be the first time I've had the situation where I felt like I want a YouTube drop for real from a certain battle. My thing is my money situation only changes when you telling me that I may be main event or co-main event. Then we do got to talk something different. That's just common sense. You understand what I'm saying? And to my knowledge, that's what we were looking at as far as known. We either was going to be main event or co-main event. We know Bulletproof, we were going to be co-main event. So now we're neither on either card. So imagine, what the conversation. So I feel like it's only right if the conversation comes around for Summer Madness. I hope everybody understands when AVE put his cards on the table. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't happen, then there's no hard feelings, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't Summer Madness. I don't know with all this on the live and stuff. I don't know how realistic that might be.
I mean, the ball is not in my court no more. The ball ain't in our court no more.
Yeah, for a lot of people because the numbers keep going up. For the people that's pulling up in the first half of this, he addressed the money part already. So you got to kind of rewind back already. He already addressed that. He said he don't owe any money. He already
just real quick, like I was saying. I was booked to battle Twerk 2 times. Unfortunate incidents happened, and he couldn't show up. This is all day of type of thing. Like I would understand if we had a day or two before the battle happened and he told him he couldn't show up, then I would kind of understand, because I can't make y'all pay me in full for him not showing up. But y'all know that I did my part of the job. I showed up the day of. Y'all telling me he not here. I ain't come all this way for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they played fair, paid me in full both times. Fair game. It was never, Av, you still owe us this. You're going to still owe us this later. Like, it don't make sense, because if we know Smack is a completely objective type of nigga. So if I still owe you a Twerk battle, I would assume that you would want to go ahead and get that done instead of booking me for numerous battles, paying me deposits in second halves if it's something I owe y'all. And then on top of that, to get this battle done, there were negotiations already. So if I owe y'all that, what are you negotiating? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody couldn't have skipped math. Everybody couldn't have skipped math. You know what I'm saying?
They said $1.9. He said AVE versus Twerk Summer Madness, Twerk versus Goods Homecoming. Yeah, that's a nice schedule.
No, listen, bro. I respect it all. I'm willing to work with him. I don't have, like I said, bro. I'm not mad at them niggas at all whatsoever.
And wait, and real quick, and by paid in full, you mean like you were paid because you showed up willing to rap, ready to rap, and your opponent wasn't ready.
And yeah, and that was the day of. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if he would have canceled days before, I wouldn't have really been entitled, because they would have had time to announce, maybe even announce or come up with a second plan of, yo, boom, Twerk ain't gonna be here. We'll complete this battle another time. We done seen them announcements from Smack. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. But there's, you know what I mean? But the day of, I'm here, locked and loaded, ready to go. When in Richmond, me and Twerk was next to battle when the shit happened. I came outside to get some ALP. He was like, yo, y'all next. Twerk came outside with drugs. He said, yo, you know we next, right? I said, yeah. He said, I'm about to walk to the store. He went to the store. About an hour, some change later, P like, man, you're going to be mad at me. You're going to be mad at me. I'm like, what you talking about? You and Twerk ain't happening tonight. That's how I find that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's day of, ready to go type shit. You know what I mean? So
now you got, so we got this. So what is the rest of your 2025 looking like? What are some of the opponents that you're trying to go after?
It ain't even trying to go after type of situation. Whoever on that bullshit with, like I am. I'm on that, like I said, I definitely still want to, if Twerk can't be the battle for TBL because URL wants to put that on Summer Madness, then, you know, let's put a question mark by Twerk for Summer Madness. I don't know who's available for Bulletproof, but it's somebody out there we can make it happen, because I definitely want to be on that card for sure. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with you and Easy on Bulletproof?
Easy is kind of, you know, they kind of terrified of me over there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They trying to stay away from me, man. He keep pushing the young boys. and in front of me and shit. And so when I'm like, yo, let's make it happen, you know. So they got some other shit. So I don't really think Easy want that problem. They don't want that problem.
Yeah, I feel like, man, for TBS, you definitely should gotta be on that bulletproof card. He said he don't want that problem. Did you see Twerk say? I don't know if this is true or not, but did you see Twerk say that he's supposed to battle Math Hoffa?
Who is?
Easy, allegedly.
Nah. Nah, man. Shout out to Math, man.
Now, I just remember our interview we did a couple months ago, and then you was just like, you kind of predicted some things.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
They said, why you laughing?
That's crazy.
You don't think Math could hang with him?
Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with that, my brother.
Yeah, I just he got a lot of ops, man.
I mean, nah, like I fuck with Math heavy. Like super heavy. I fuck with Math, but that shit is just like some reach up in the sky and grab a name type shit. Like we see what's been going on with Twerk and Easy. Like it's one of the ones. Like you said, we ain't got too many of them exciting type matches yet. So you know that nigga grown. He can make his own decisions. He got his own league. So I mean, if that's I don't know.
you just say it now. I'm playing all what exactly is your like who realistically who do you want to battle this year? I know you said it don't matter, but if you had an idea of who would you like to battle this year?
Man, like my I fuck with who nice, man. Like my picks and chooses be all I like my list it be all over the place. It be weird shit, like shit that people wouldn't expect. I like the nigga Mad Flex. I like that. After seeing him in JC battle, like shit like that. I definitely want to battle Rex, for sure. That would be dope for Bulletproof. You know, and I guess maybe Kyle. You know, me and Kyle talk shit to each other all the time. So you know, but he already on Bulletproof. But you know, I really can't think of too many motherfuckers.
It sound like this Twerk Gnome shit through the year, through the summer off.
It kind of because okay, you see, I got Vixen coming up, I got Swave coming up, and I got Verb coming up, and I got two more announcements. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like I said, if it don't happen, if the Twerk battle don't happen, I still got my second half of the year is better than a lot of niggas' whole years. You know what I'm saying? This year.
And you and Verb, y'all still gonna lock in? Like y'all still?
Yeah, like me, like bro. My whole situation with Verb, it was just like, bro, I ain't with all that goofy shit that you was insinuating about a nigga name. That's all it was. Don't play with me like that, and we straight. If we rapping, you control and do what you want to do, but don't play with me and put shit like that on my jacket. That's what my point of view was. For niggas, you know, bloggers, they run and take and spin and say what they want to say, but it is what it is. We was there. Everybody that was there, see how it went, would know what was up. Niggas won't try to do nothing to them. We just never been face to face. We need to have a conversation as men. I don't play that type shit you on. Chill out. If we doing that or we doing this, and we rapping, we agreed that we still want the battle to happen. So all right, let's make it happen. Simple as that. It won't about nobody trying to do nothing to him. It won't that type of energy. I would have never fucked nobody business up because I wouldn't have want nobody do no shit like that to mine. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be an understanding when we leave here, and that's just what it was. I don't give a fuck what a blogger nigga got to say. No disrespect or no shit like that. But I know I'm talking about the other dick eating ass niggas that love to see some negative shit and hate, you know, type shit.
Damn. Look, my man had been asking this question for the last hour. He said, ask Av why URL. We keep asking this. He said, ask Av why URL offer him Kings versus Queens battle. He said he'll never battle a female that battled on Chrome.
I don't know. It was like it was a exciting, like Remy is Remy. You know what I mean? Like Remy coming doing a card. It was kind of exciting.
Come on, y'all.
That was kind of dope experience. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, Remy doing a card. It was a chance to work with her. You know, I wanted to see how dope the situation could be, especially how she brought it to me and explained it to me and shit. I seen the vision. You know, it's all good. And then to my knowledge, seeing her on stage with them and they like, this is our sis and this, that. So I'm thinking it's all love, it's support. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. That was the early, you know what I mean, stages too. That's when she came in battle rap powerful.
Yeah. So and it's dope. Like, you know what I mean? And that was a dope situation. There was a couple niggas that was supposed to be on that card. You know.
Now real quick, if you get, and let's say Easy do want to battle you, and he reaches out to book you on the trenches, you think URL's gonna mess with that one, or they just was only thinking about the Twerk battle?
Probably just the Twerk battle, because Easy ain't fucking with, like, they don't fuck with that nigga. They kind of fuck with me, but I'm not an exclusive artist with them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like they would get in the way of that situation. Like, I don't want to mention nobody else's name or battles that we done seen book that they ain't step in, because, you know, that's their business. But I don't see them stepping up for anything else. I don't see it.
Yeah,
like that's like, even if me and K were decided to battle and somebody wanted to book it, they wouldn't step up for that. They wouldn't feel no kind of way. It's just a Twerk battle, because like I said, they got a better relationship with Twerk. Twerk is actually one of their people, one of their stars. So I can understand that. I get it. That's why I won't no big fuss about, you know, TBL reaching out and wanting to do the battle, but then they finding out and they're like, oh, hold on, we still got interest in this battle. I get it. It's just Twerk. All right, let's make it happen then. But don't try to spin it like, oh, you owe us this, you did this and that. Nah, don't play me. I ain't lied about shit.
Yeah. Dude, man, this definitely gonna be, you know what I mean? They definitely gonna say something about this. They saying,
I mean, it's really nothing to be said. It's nothing, because I ain't shitting on the platform or nothing like that. I'm just saying, okay, you know what I mean?
I think y'all should get on the phone definitely at this point. Like, they got their response.
that's what we've been trying to do.
I think they got their response. You got your response online. Now I think it's time to get on the phone for sure.
They know my number.
Because
I'm not reaching out. I'm not reaching out about this battle whatsoever. The boss, we're not reaching out whatsoever.
So then if they don't reach out and you don't reach out, y'all never speak, you cool with that being like,
I'm so cool with it.
Damn.
So cool with it.
Nah, man, y'all gotta figure this out. How y'all feeling in the comments, everybody?
What? It's their platform. Your platform, your battle, your battle, your platform. Why do I got to reach out to you to tell you what to do with your shit?
No, I was just saying, because they feel, if they feel like you owe them, you know what I mean? Like, maybe you want to, you'll probably want to reach out to.
But that's in order for us to move on, they got to get that out their head. That's not the thing you should say. I don't owe you shit.
Yeah, nah, everybody keep asking, would you battle Kid Slade? I see a lot of people saying that.
Nah, that's my nigga. I fuck with Slade, man. Slade,
yeah. Y'all know Av only battle, he really only battle people he want to kill. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. This battle Twerk, hopefully it happened this year on Cal League or some league, or hopefully it happened, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I don't think nobody else gonna be able to get this battle. Because ain't no telling, bro. Like ain't no telling. And I don't even want. I totally understand if Kenny don't want to just spin the block and be like, you know what, fuck it. Whatever y'all gonna do, just do the shit. Because honestly, he's booking shit that people like. He don't. Me personally, looking at the city, I don't look like you need a friend, nigga. You booking Mook versus Hitman, like nigga.
That's my next question. I'm like, why is Kenny, like, if this is true, because Hitman went crazy, why he letting URL just demo him like this? Like, if he got all this,
I don't even want to agree to that. I don't even want to say that he letting him.
Not demo him. I'm according to what the narrative is.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like, man. They cool, laid back guys, man. They've been putting on great events and shit like that. All this, because honestly, all this shit is dumb. It's in the fucking way. You know what I mean? They ain't really with the confrontation and shit like that. They just want to put on good battles and keep shit going. So I can respect that he don't even want to deal with the headache of this shit.
I respect that.
Like that. You know what I mean? But that's kind of crazy to be on some shit like that. But you know.
Do you feel like this ruining battle rap? Kind of like the politics behind the scenes. This is kind of
this ain't nothing new. Politics been fucking battle rap up. Been fucking battle rap up. So shit ain't nothing new. This is another case of it. You know, people gonna care for a couple of weeks and then they not no more. You know how this shit go.
Yes, unless something else happen.
No, something else gonna happen, and then it's always gonna be that way. This shit like death now. Niggas care for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if y'all listen, chill. If y'all got the money to book what y'all been booking, y'all really don't need nobody. But I understand it's about
Like
the
look at my year last year, bro. Look at my year last year.
uh-huh.
I don't got nothing else to say. Like so, if I don't battle on the platform, it's gonna be all right.
Is
You
that
know what I'm saying? Like I ain't saying fuck y'all niggas, but if y'all saying yo we ain't fucking with him no more if he do it, then it is what it is. Then now I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? If that's how y'all carrying it, but that may be just a rumor. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that's just a rumor. That's kind of crazy.
what the rumor that they not messing with you no more?
If I battle over there,
I think I heard according to Hitman, that's what they told TBL.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's 3 sides to every story.
It always is. My man A Dog reacts. He said $5. He said ask Av in his battle with Verb 2-minute rounds because it's like every Verb battle now is only 2 minutes and fans get mad. So he's basically saying, what's the time limit with you and Verb?
I'm clipped up. Clipped up.
Nah, I know you and Verb is gonna be a crazy one.
Yeah, I'm clipped up.
You seeing him versus JC?
Nah, I ain't been watching shit, bro. I've been my own tunnel vision, like locking in for shit I got coming up.
Av clipped up is nah. You know I always ask you this, and you do be keeping it real. What percentage is Verb getting versus you? What percentage?
We going rap because I did see him in Chiller, and the nigga was cooking. Like I ain't no hater. Yeah. I don't like me and Verb. It ain't that, bro. Trust me, it ain't that. So I don't mind giving credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was clipping. He was cooking.
That battle was fire.
Like the closer I get to when it's time for us to battle, then I probably check him and JC out type shit. You know what I mean? Just to see where he at. You know what I mean? Shit that I know he's capable of doing, where he then to now type shit like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Salute to Vixen. You gotta walk her.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck them up.
Yo, man, is there anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Man, listen, man, just cut the dumb shit out, man. I want to see goddamn. If y'all want to see Twerk versus AVE, man, y'all holler at them people, man. Tell them make it happen. Until then, man, I'm gonna keep working. New music on the way. I'm still in my league on the mode. Concrete Kings Battle League. I got a couple cards coming up. We got Carolina versus VA. Shout out to Dejan. That's coming up. We're gonna be in South Carolina July 19th. I got For the Love of Doe coming up in August. Another in-house card, and then I got some shit that we working on. I'm gonna start bringing more names back to the town and shit like that. Other than that, man, I'm just working, bro. That's it. Fixing coming up. Swave 2 weeks after that on Now or Never in New York. 2 announcements, and then of course the Verb shit. And I still want like 2 more battles. I ain't gonna hold you. I still want 2 more.
Who? Oh, you just want 2 more? Do the opponent matter, or you just want the 2 more?
It kind of matters. It kind of matters because I didn't battle the new up and coming nigga with the Woosah joint. I'm about to battle a woman. You know, the veterans and legends and shit like that. So, you know, I'm checking off the boxes of the caliber type matches and type shit like that. I guess I'll probably do some random shit. I don't know if I want to do a 2-on-2. I don't even know if they doing 2-on-2 this year. I ain't seen shit like that this year so far. But yeah, I still want like 2 more battles for sure. So if you got something going on like end of August, holler at me. I'm outside.
Okay, real quick. What real quick. What's your thoughts on Gnome? Like a scale of 1 to 10, what you rating in that?
With that shit. I fuck with that Gnome card. I definitely fuck with that Gnome card. No bullshit. I like that shit. I like every battle on that motherfucker.
What you think is gonna be the battle of the night?
Sick and Rock.
Yo, I feel like Sick and Rock for real too. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna be one of those.
But every one of them got the potential to be a fucking movie if everybody on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like with this Eunice situation, this is AVE versus Chess because this is his first Gnome. That was my first Gnome, but our shit just was a surprise. You in the spotlight with your shit, so this is what count right now. You gotta advertise Gnome. Everything that you've been doing, all that shit is great. We know who you are now, but here you are, for real, for real. Now it counts. You in the game for real now. So that I'm excited to see that. I definitely want to see the Fonz and John, the T-Top and Hustle. I think the Geechee and Rex is just a long overdue battle. That shit should have been happened, but here we are. You know what I'm saying? It's good shit still. Who I miss? Sick and Rock, like I said, Sick and Rock is gonna be stupid. Jada Nightwing and Nitty, stupid. Like Jay been
Jada Nightwing and Nitty. I think that one might be crazy.
Yeah, so
that one might be crazy.
And then it's in New York, so that shit, you know what I mean? It's in New York, Gramercy type shit, and I never battled at the Gramercy, so that would have been on point for me and Twerk in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Damn, man, that one right there. I ain't gonna lie, because that's what I was behind the scenes. That's what, you know what I mean? I was even hearing that one or the goods joint. So I'm like, ooh, either one of those gonna be crazy.
That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. I would have loved to see that. I would have loved to see.
Man, I'd have been there from the time that shit open.
Nigga, what? Nigga, what?
I'd have been right in front that time that shit open. Yo, Av,
I'm waiting to see another Goods battle anyway. I'm a Goods fan for sure, man. I wouldn't mind battling Goods either. I wouldn't mind battling Goods.
Look, I brought this up to say, he put on Twitter, where would y'all like to see him battle Twerk? I'm gonna hit him because I want to see you versus. If he can't battle Twerk, I definitely want to see you versus Goods for the TBL.
Yeah, like that Goods. I want that room, that energy Goods that battle Calico. Because that nigga was really half a gallon. That was that Goods. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the Goods I want to bet. Like, you know what I mean? Him and Twerk, yeah, they gonna be on the super big stage and all that shit. Like, I rock them rooms too, but I want to rap with that nigga. That nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's if he with that shit. It's whatever with me. I'm outside for whoever.
I'm gonna hit him because we might have. He got. I'm gonna hit him, see what's up, because that gotta be that.
Nah, I fuck with bro. I definitely fuck with bro. I fuck with bro.
Yo, all right, Av, man, yo, thank you for pulling up. I'm definitely gonna tap back in with you a little closer to the event and all that. And I'll let you,
my nigga.
Yo, yes sir. Listen, man, Av versus Goods is a crazy battle. Listen, Av just pulled up here. He told his side of the story. He said he don't owe no. He said he don't. Well, I don't even need these no more. He said he don't owe nothing. He's been booked constantly, so I don't know. My honest opinion, I hope these brothers now could get on the phone. It's time to get on the phone, figure it out. But listen, I ain't gonna lie. I definitely want to see Goods versus Ad. That'll be a fire one. Listen, radio show tonight, 10:30, Black Compass Media. Tune in tonight for that one. Make sure you tap the likes, run this up. This was a fire joint. Salute to everybody. I see the comments. Salute to everybody in the comments. Y'all already know how we give it up. I'll be back again probably tomorrow, to be honest. But radio show tonight, though. Make sure y'all tune in for that one. That's gonna be a movie. Salute to everybody.
Back again with another exclusive.
We ain't even asked for help. Pray we all see wealth. Remember we was broke, had to get it on our own. Chasing this door, we ain't even asked for help. Had to do it by ourselves, get it on our own. Chasing this door, had to do it on our own. Had to get it by ourselves, chasing this wealth.